Thank you, Piwa. Sawubona baba Simelane. I hope you are well. My question here is to follow up on that question, Yoguti, where are we in the struggle? At where we are in terms of a dialogue or the negotiation, do you think we have leverage right now against the regime? Can we make demands? And basically, what is our position? How strong are we against the regime in terms of leveraging? And what do you think would be the way forward, depending on your answer? Thank you.
Salute, Nkokeli. Allow me to say that I believe we do have a negotiating power. I think we have all the ground. Lalas kona kona. I'm trying to say, Mswati knows ahleli phansi ukuthi he doesn't have power anymore. From where I stand, power is the backup of the nation. So the balance of forces have shifted. That's why he has now resorted to maintain a stulo sakhe ngesibhamu. Ubona ukuthi anything lendekako, he's shooting to kill. Kusho ukuthi he has accepted. Lokwenda nje nyalo angavumi ukuthi asambe setafuleni. Uyade ukuthi eMaswati noma Cleopas ating 20% lofuna change deep down themselves. They know they no more have the power. Sebasime ngesibhamu. Koqala ngifuna ukusho. Then lesibhamu lasime ngaso siyamnika le comfort yokuthi ungathi thina sike the leverage. We do have, but a question, how do we deal with the issue yakela sasime ngayo yesibhamu? That's the question we have now. And as we deal with that, how do we maintain the consciousness and the pushing of our people? Because uzama reverse the gains that has been achieved by the mass democratic movement. The way forward, as you are asking, comrade leader, it's two things from me. We have just found one another. We have a common cause, that is liberation. Kodwa asakane lokuthi kunengi la singafanani khona futhi masingafanani ungeva ungasilo lomunye umuntu ulwa nawe njengoba ngisho ngithi kunengi la singacabanga kufana nalo lamanye ama structures kodwa mina ngiyathi ukuthi abasenyanyi hayi ukuthi bavala umnyango indlela abacabanga ngayo. Number one is to make sure we become more solid now than ever. We become more united now than ever. Two, lesikudingako is to create a proper program of action, either as MSF, PPA, or individual organization. Singa rely ekutheni Mswati ucabange ini asibe neluhla lwethu lolusho ukuthi siyabona ukuthi Sadak ungathi uyasithengisa uyasilalela nje kodwa uyabona ngathi kunebungane ekhathi. So ngeke vele aze ede la Sadak akatifunelanga abe ede ngoba eva pressure yesive. So how do we create njengoba create a program yama petitions kwakusikhathi sayo leya nyalo, what can we design as the mass democratic movement, either as a collective or in our separate structures, to make sure that we advance our own program than kumela Mswati ukuthi uyawubita Isibaya bese siyareact law. So in short nje, it is time to think on our feet. It's time to execute things that will suffocate lama pillars la simengawo. Mswati nyalo usime ngalabangani bakhe labadla nabo imali yaMaswati wase usima ngemasotsha nemaphoyisa. So kwethu identify ukuthi nyalo sosibambela. How do we deal decisively with that? Ngoba kwakhwesha lokho mangaqhamuka nje ngekho lamasotsha ngabaleka ngamathal job usimiswe ngokuthi uthembe esibhamu semasotsha uyathi ukuthi he is an enemy of the nation lathi yena leader. Thank you.
Thank you, Commander. Let me just say that I note Lama request Langenabo. You don't have to cancel them. As soon as it is okay for us to accept them, we will accept them. Let us get to the main reason why we are here now, Commander. I think we now understand your point of view and your politics. To a certain extent. Comrade President Gauzela, on the issue of Isibaya dialogue, I want you to clarify yourself. Do you support the boycott or are you against a boycott? With a very simple answer and a straightforward answer.
Depending on what boycott is, my brother.
All right. In terms of, I'm talking about attending and participating and making contributions. Isibaya.
I'm saying personally, where I stand, I don't believe we must make contributions as Isibaya.
All right. Okay. I think that is clear, Commander. It means that you are for the boycott. And then let us move to the protest, because I think that is what caused us to have the previous base. The idea that you spoke about, or the agreement that you have with the other organizations for the protests, like Ndowa Staja, Isibaya, should it happen. So how did you get to embrace the idea? One. Two, I'd like you to also cover, in your own analysis, does it clash with the resolution, MSF, boycott? And also just to share other ideas maybe that you might have around the same event.
Okay, brother. If you will go to the last live we had, Mswati ayabida Isibaya ayobeka Cleopas. I was very brief because the mass democratic movement to counter the Isibaya yayivumelene yona ukuthi itawuya kamanzini iyo demonstrator khona. So thineke we had a live stream nga ensamba amasnabo bacede nabo Mthandeni. Lami lathi kube bentendela abaholi. Le demonstration lethi lapha kamanzini ngabe siyo deliver the cadres lapha kumahlanya bese siyamacha siyale Isibayeni. I had the same thinking lenganginayo nanyaba, but ngasho ngathi I will reserve myself and say whatever has been agreed upon by the mass democratic movement ayendeke kusasa. Ngifuna also understand ukuthi it's not an idea that I've picked now. I said it's on record kuleya live stream. Then coming forward from back then, our people become depressed. Baba depressed because if voice mass democratic movement and everything, then we must not be absent in these things. We must confront this person in any means possible. I come from the school of thought that says if you totally boycott someone, either in elections or what, indirectly you vote for your competitor or you vote for Lomulonga Mfuni. Umanje ungaye lokhethweni ungaparticipate wenda lokuthi lolong yena ungamfuni kuba nguye lo decider for you. Same applies le Isibaya. Our voice must be there on a parallel line. Mina nginenhlanhla ngiphuma khona eParliament. Ngiyathi ukuthi ungeke uyinjinjele le constitution ngekhathe eParliament. You can only make all the necessary noise up until sitilwele sinjinjele eParliament. So ngifika ke kulo mthondo ngokuthi it would be suicidal uthi ngaleli langa bida Isibaya. But I'm not saying the mass democratic movement must wait for Mswati to call Isibaya. I'm saying in case he calls Isibaya, he must not catch us off guard. As even a plan lesnayo. Siyathi ke lokusifika in our 15-20,000 numbers, nama abakafuna ukusinaka athi ignore. The eyes of the world will be in Swaziland. They will be sure that our leaders were there. afika deliver indzaba nje lethi we don't believe in your dialogue. Yes, it is constitutional in this illegal constitution, if I may say. It is constitutional lokta kwakho la, but siyabona ukuthi ngeke kusebentele. We want a dialogue. Lengnama terms ase box back. Lana na si-stake sethu sitawuba clear. So ngifika kanjalo kulowo mqondo. Bese sengenaba ke my brother ngithi if you need masses, ngeke uyifihle uthi ngiyayikhuluma on the last 4 days. This is a contentious subject. You need masses. Awubathengi labantu awubashubi njengemhlabathi. You need them to hear the plan, to digest it, to internalize it, for them to popularize it. Ngoba kuya lapha and us not having masses, then it is suicidal as well. That's why to understand ukuthi one, we must state it early. Ukuze abantu bato-internalize. 2, we must state it early sitoqala kubudgeta because we will need buses to ferry the people. Uma kude le nto lokuthi uyayifundraisela, utayithathaphi le mali ngoba emaswati ayafuna kuya le mara ede le mali kuya khona. So the striking early is to serve basically those 2 reasons. So my brother, sifika kanjalo kule nto ukuthi we cannot afford to be absent. Simiyekele emswati and Matanda a rehearse with ilibutho lakhe kuhlatshelwe bayethe ukuthi wena ngake emaswati sadalogile either ulontsha vusela noma wenda ini. Why come from? We must not give him space in whatever he does. Njengoba ilephati ihlala lapha nje, we are there. Every space must be covered for him to suffocate. Sifika kanjalo my brother on this notion. No, let's go there and collapse it. By collapsing it, I'm not trying to say people must go there. I just believe the fearsome numbers, 20,000, 30,000 with our banners. Baholi beme ngaphambili bathi asineke siqhubeke ngaphandle makuhamba ngale Boxback declaration bagibele emayitimoti babele emuva. The entire world will know our stand and our position. Whatever he continues to do, nathi siyaqhubeka ku-upscaler in our own places. Ngaphandle kwalokho brother, angisho ukuthi kuba kanye kwemaswati kuyawanika sibinzi. Njengoba ngishito ukuthi lokwangenda ngathi ngicela baye ka-UN ukuthi ngangade ukuthi kutaba safe and nalaba baka-UN bang-assure ukuthi kutaba safe. I know nangale langa lesibaya Mswati will be compelled ngoba abantu babikwe nguye ukuthi ehluleke kubashaya. The only safe place from where I think is towards Mtsitsini, but where in any other place ngiyakuvuma. But from where I stand, it is risky. It's tantamount to taking our foot soldiers to the slaughterhouse. Because sesimbone lo muntu ukuthi heartless. So simbamba emagameni akhe ngoba ngicabanga ngeke simvimbe kubita Isibaya ngoba it is constitutional. When you deal with a dictator, you must know lokuthi he will beat you ngalama structures akhe a constitution. You must make sure you exploit him even there. That's my own perspective, comrade leadership.